We try to do everything from scratch. The bread for our sandwiches, all of our rolls, all of our sticky buns. The whole goal was to kind of bring those really nostalgic things that people don't know you can make from scratch. My name is Jenny Mowe. I am from Powers, Oregon, now living in Baker City, Oregon. This is our bakery, Sweet Wife Baking, in downtown Baker City. My family lived in Newport Beach, California. Moved to Powers, Oregon, which is about as opposite as you can get from Southern California. In about 5th or 6th grade, I started playing basketball and volleyball, and then kept growing. Got to be 6'5", and everybody was like, oh, you're good at basketball. And so, yeah, got a scholarship to University of Oregon and played there for 5 years, and then went on to play in the WNBA for the Portland Fire. I played pro ball overseas, played in China, Poland, and South Korea. Always had a sweet tooth. I just always remember my mom would make these beautiful cinnamon rolls that everybody was like, oh, they're delicious. And then I was inspired to try taking that baking knowledge that I had from my family and going, okay, how can I make this, do this stuff from scratch, you know? My father-in-law had a terrible sweet tooth. I really just kind of dove deep into the baking thing and just started making creations for him and really just kind of testing it out and seeing how far I could push myself. He inspired me to kind of keep baking, and I'd always bring up sweets, and then my husband was like, you gotta stop because I'm getting fat. It's very much like sports and like basketball in the way that you have to be repetitive about it. And the more repetitive you are with it, the better you get at it. It's the 100 free throws at the end of practice. And it's the same thing. If you do macarons enough, you're gonna eventually get really good at it. I come from a small town, and it was a town where you go into Jack's Fountain at downtown Powers. Everybody knows your name, and everybody, hey, how you doing? And so I just have always wanted that here in Baker City. When someone walks through the door, we're all like, hey, how you doing? You know, we've got our regulars, a lot of locals, and I just love that feeling of community and of giving back and of having a place that everybody can come and just say hi and hang out for a little bit. So I've always loved Baker. Baker is the home of the 1A state tournament. All through high school, we had the 1A state tournament out here, and I always loved coming to Baker City. I think our downtown has changed a lot since when I first started. I think that there's a lot of people that have been able to find what their passion is and open up businesses that relate to that passion, and it's all small crafts people that have really made a great little niche in our town. It just gives Baker this kind of really cool vibe when you walk around, that we are local and we're doing this and bringing it to our town. I think we've got a fantastic and fun downtown to walk around. It's such a historic thing to witness and to look at our downtown and all the different buildings. I love the historic aspect of it. You've got all the ghost towns to go up to, and then there's just a multitude of lakes around that you can just kind of hike up to or drive up to and jump out and spend the day on the lake. It's just really exciting to see. If you haven't been to Baker City, come on down. We have a lot of great things happening out here.